Hi, my name is Adam Whitmer. I'm the founder and host here at ComplianceCohort.com. This compliance clip is going to talk about HMDA demographic information determinants. So this is a HMDA topic. Now, if you don't know what a determinant is, we'll talk about that in just a minute. In fact, the question I received is this. It said, I'm reviewing loans on our HMDA LAR and notice that our loan operating system is not setting the demographic information determinants as not applicable, which is code 3, on the telephone, mail, or internet applications. I have always used code 3 and I've been consistent with this, and now our loan operating system is not letting us do this. It used to, but it's not doing it anymore. It's forcing us to not use code 3 and won't let us use it. So what do? Help! That is the question I received. Now, when the HMDA changes first came out, this was a topic of great discussion. There was great debates on whether code 2 should be listed or code 3 of the determinants. And I'll explain the determinants here in just a second, because our answer is actually going to come from HMDA frequently asked question number 7 under the section of ethnicity, race, and gender. And this relates back to Regulation C, Part 1003.4A10. 1. Now, the regulation itself doesn't really answer this for us. The HMDA FIG doesn't answer this for us, but the frequently asked question does. And I think they did that in part because so many of us had called the CFPB asking this question that they finally gave us guidance, and they did that in the frequently asked question. So, frequently asked question 7 says this, and it explains what determinants are, so I'll just read it. It says, Regulation C requires that a financial institution collect the ethnicity, race, and sex of a natural person applicant or borrower and collect whether this information was collected on the basis of visual observation or surname. Where a natural person applicant does not provide ethnicity, race, or sex information for a mail, internet, or telephone application, and a financial institution does not have an opportunity to collect this information during an in-person, face-to-face meeting during the application process, the financial institution may report either that the information was not collected on the basis of visual observation or surname, which would be code 2, or that the requirement to report this data field is not applicable, 3. So for a long time, we had a debate whether it was supposed to be code 2 or code 3. The CFPB came back and said, you know what, you're both right. It's fine. Either one works. But then they threw in this little twist. What they said was, for consistency of data across all HMDA reporting financial institutions, the Bureau suggests, but does not require, that financial institutions use code 2. Go Camp 2. The people who were in Camp 2 were thrilled because they got to win this argument, sort of, because Code 3 does work as well. But this was clarification from the CFPB. So the bottom line to this question is, in summary, if your loan operating system is now forcing you to use Code 3, where you've always used forcing you to use Code 2, where you've always used Code 3 before, you should be fine. Now, the one thing that I want to make sure, or I would want to make sure if I was in your shop, is that you can be consistent in your year of HMDA reporting. So if you've always reported code 3 previously, make sure you draw a line in the sand starting on January 1st of a new year and then report code 2 to be consistent. So that's what I would do, is make sure that starting on January 1st, the entire HMDA LAR is consistent in how you do it, and make sure you're consistent across departments if you have different departments that report HMDA on the same LAR. Whew, that's a fun one. So that's it for this compliance clip. If you're new to the compliance cohort, check out our website at compliancecohort.com. We have a free membership. It's our basic membership that has free training videos just like this, have articles, resources, newsletters, giveaways, all of that for our basic members. It's absolutely free. So take a look at that at our site at compliancecohort.com. Now, if you are an existing member, you know that we do have some paid training programs that take deep dives into a lot of different topics. We've done some on HMDA in the past, and we've done all varieties of topics, and those can be found in our store at compliancecohort.com/store. Thank you so much for watching this compliance clip, and I hope you have a compliance-filled day. Thanks so much.